Turok Dinosaur Hunter is a first-person shooter first developed by Iguana and published by Acclaim with a release date on March 4th, 1997 for the Nintendo 64 and November 26, 1997 for Windows.
Actually, Turok didn't start off as a first-person shooter.
Turok's true origins began in 1954 as a comic book series from Western Publishing through Dell Comics.
I won't give the full history, but as time went on, Valiant revamped the Turok comic series.
Valiant revamped the Turok character as an 18th century Native American, and the isolated valley became the Lost Lands. And in 1993, Turok Dinosaur Hunter was published for 53 issues before Acclaim purchased Valiant in 1994.
I could go on, but this isn't what this video is about.
This is about Turok's first jump into the video game world.
This was the first M-rated game for the Nintendo 64 and second M-rated game for a Nintendo console.
One thing to note is that this game could prove that first-person shooters could work on a console.
But the question is, did it succeed?
The answer is yes, it did. Critics praised the gameplay and mechanics. They were also surprised by the graphics. The main criticism came from the controls and the slowdown due to the Nintendo 64's limited hardware.
And 18 years later, Nightdive came along, took Turok and reworked it for modern consoles.
The results were nothing short of spectacular. The team also fixed the slowdown and controller issues associated with the first release.
Of course, am I giving this game a little too much praise?
I actually am, but for good reason. As already mentioned, the gameplay, graphics, and mechanics are top-notch. The controls actually feel better than its Nintendo 64 counterpart. Movement and shooting feel more natural. The weapons are still as awesome as ever, and blasting enemies with them never gets old.
So, is there anything wrong worth noting?
As a matter of fact, there are a few gripes. While the graphics are good, the character models, in particular the human shapes, look like Lego blocks stacked up. The death animations are a nice touch, but unnecessary.
But what about the levels?
There are 8 levels altogether, with the first being a tutorial-esque level. Each level's objective is to collect keys in order to unlock later levels. If you explore thoroughly, you could uncover a secret or two, and if you're lucky, you can find a Chronoscepter piece. The game also has a mini-map, which is useful in later levels.
Catacombs, I'm looking at you.
The levels are huge and quite detailed, which makes the mini-map an asset. Every once in a while, a blue portal will open up, taking Turok to a bonus level for power-ups.
I almost forgot. What about the plot?
Plot is that each eldest son is mantled the title Turok and is in charge of protecting the barrier between Earth and the Lost Lands. The campaigner, an overlord, seeks the ultimate weapon named the Chronoscepter and wants to use it to destroy the barrier between Earth and the Lost Lands. To prevent this, the Chronoscepter is broken into 8 pieces and scattered across the Lost Lands. Turok vows to find the Chronoscepter, reassemble it, and use it to destroy the campaigner.
Anything else I forgot?
One thing to note is that once you've beaten the game, what else is there to do? And the soundtrack? It's actually pretty good. Each level's soundtrack fits the level nicely and brings the atmosphere together. Even if you turn the music off, the ambience still makes the game enjoyable.
That was quite a trip, so let's wrap things up.
This game gets a 9 out of 10 thanks to Nightdive's remake.
There are only 4 bosses in the game, but it's more about quality over quantity. And let me just say, they are awesome.
And the jumps? Lots of jumping.
I didn't know I was playing Mario Dinosaur Hunter.